Welcome to number 74 of our Fundamental Supersize Business Strategy. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and today we're talking about priority strategy. And so I grabbed a couple of lovely handouts to show some of the different ways and tools we use to set priorities in my own life as well as in different businesses and companies that I work for. You know, these are just my daily video fun visual aids. They're hilarious, written backwards because I use an Android phone to record, which I'm sure someone will give me advice on how to fix that. But so far, everything I've tried does not work. Therefore, I just write backwards. And now I've developed a whole new skill and the ability to write backwards actually almost as efficiently as I can write forward, which is kind of humorous in and of itself. One of my favorite, and I'm just going to share a couple of my favorite priority setting tools, because I think we each need to have different tools available for different situations. Every decision, every priority we set isn't the end of the world or the end of our business. So I'm working with a group right now on a big project, and it's painful to watch certain people make decisions because they are like I used to be, and I still am to a certain extent. They have to research everything, know everything before they can make a choice or a decision. For those people, we do more in-depth analysis type things. And depending on who's setting priorities, and we all have to set priorities both for our personal lives as well as our professional lives, as well as for our company and our businesses at large. But how we go about that's going to be different depending on the situation. If it is a huge project and a big decision, you're probably going to use computer aided analysis to help you decide what happens when in terms of setting priority to make that project happen. But a lot of times it's just we need to make a decision and we need to make sure it's in alignment with what's most important to us. Well, the first step of doing that is knowing your business, knowing also yourself, and what your priorities are. And I didn't grab that as one to show today, but I could probably find it pretty easily. We need to rank and have in priority order the things that are most important to us. Is it family? Is it money? Is it time? Is it whatever it is for you? And just because I want it, I don't have it. Here's an example of a ranking. We rank a lot of things, but that's a topic for another day. So what are some of these ways of deciding among alternatives and picking the priorities and deciding how to prioritize things? I love the SOAP framework, covered that in depth, and will continue to probably till the day I die, because it is a very quick and easy way to plan, do, check, act, put something into place, do something, take action. And as things are changing and challenges are popping up all the time, we have to have a couple of frameworks, a couple of tools like that we can grab and use immediately. Decision making, plus or minus tool. One of my favorite, learned it from my dad, probably when I was still in grade school. Eisenhower matrix, if you're not familiar with that, it's a way of categorizing different things and then deciding what ones to just never do, what ones to put in a notebook and save for later, or put on the computer and save for later, what you need to do right now. And we look at each of the different possibilities for significance, urgency, not urgent, and not significant, because there's a difference between significance and urgency. We can use nominal group technique, and this one's on a dry erase board and starting to come off. That one is one of my favorite ways for making decisions as a group or as a team. Urine analysis, another one of my favorite. Urgent, resources, important, necessary, and energy or effort required or time required. We like to look at different projects and different alternatives and then rank them according to these criteria, as well as, is it the right thing to do? Does it match our core values? Does it serve the people that we're here to serve better? Does it make sense? Are we thinking with groupthink, or are we thinking outside the box and saying, okay, this is absolutely positively the right thing to do for our organization? If the answer either in your head, your heart, or intuition, again, another one of my favorite decision-making tools, is no or fuzzy, then it's time to either do more research or pick a different thing to follow up on and do and implement into your business. So my question for you today is, do you have a strategy and a way to set priorities for your organization? Do you have a strategy or way to set priorities for your life? I'd be curious to know on both fronts. Share in the comments below so we can learn from one another. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow for number 75, probably the last one in this series of our fundamental supersize business strategies that can be used for pretty much any business, any industry. Do you have to tweak them a little bit to make them work for you? Probably, but we have to do that with everything. All right, have a great day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. Hit me up if you have any questions.